and welcome to the Dirty Cleats Podcast. I'm Brian Kreitz. Always with me is Tim Costigan.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, how's it going, Tim?
Good. How are you, Brian?
Good. It's been a while since we've actually been together doing a show.
It's been the fact that me and you got a lot of good things happening. I mean, some new jobs,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty soon your wife's going to be graduating and taking care of you. So
she's got a couple of years. She's got a couple of years. But yeah, she's got a new job lined up here shortly too. So.
And it looks like you got a new shirt.
Yeah, it's a new Eagles shirt I got for the start of the season. So there you go.
You going to watch the game when they play in Brazil?
Yeah, it's on Friday. I'm going to watch it. I actually just subscribed to Peacock, but I got it for 6 months for free, so it should cover the whole season. So.
Yeah, Peacock it's not very expensive anyway.
No,
even when you're paying for it.
Yeah, but I had to have it, so for the games and everything. But I'm pretty excited though that the game.
How did you get it for free for 6 months?
They sent me some kind of deal or something, so
nice.
I jumped on top of it. So
that's good. It's awesome.
But the season starts on Thursday. We got a Thursday game with Kansas City and Baltimore. Then you got the Eagles and Green Bay after that, and then you got the Sunday game.
And you know what? When I put this hat on, I didn't even think about that. They play Baltimore plays the Chiefs on Thursday, and you got the shirt for the game on Friday.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think we meant to do that, but it just kind of happened.
Not at all, but I think some of the players for the Eagles weren't real happy about going over the Brazil there. I've heard it's kind of dangerous over there. So
I've kind of heard the same, yeah.
So
I used to work with a guy at Petco in Colorado, and he had dual citizenship because his dad was paralyzed. His dad lived in Pueblo, and his mom lived in Brazil.
Man, what's going on with the dog, dude?
Is she being too loud?
She's just barking up.
Can we cut the dog out of here? We're trying to record in here.
Put her a muzzle or something, man.
She's probably going after Whitey.
Probably.
That's my dog, Annie, who was brought to me courtesy of Croixy, and she's a nut job, so sorry about that.
That she is. Her mom was a nut job, so that makes sense. But what do you want to talk about this week, man?
I want to talk about our draft, like what the results and who we think were some steals of some of the guys got, and I just want to touch on who I personally think has the best team. I've been looking at it since the draft was last weekend, and I've been looking at the teams and who has this and who has that. I honestly don't let this go to your head. I think you have the best team. I think you have the most complete team, in my opinion. Besides, I can't judge myself.
Yeah.
But I think you have the best team of everybody else. I'll just say it. I'm actually really impressed, and I'm going to give a shout-out to Fred because for coming doing this on his third year, he's really starting to know who to pick. I look at his roster, I'm like, wow, 3 years ago, I wouldn't have thought he would have even draft half these guys.
Well, that's true. I mean, but
yeah.
If you do it long enough, I mean, you can kind of figure it.
You get kind of used to it, but your team is really good.
I'm happy with the team I got. I mean, I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah, I thought you had some good backups, towards the end of your draft.
I mean, just so if everybody doesn't know the name of our league, it's the League of Grumpy Old Men because, well, we're old and we're kind of grumpy,
Especially Tony. Tony's always grumpy.
Alvin.
Alvin.
Maybe Alvin. I don't know. But, I thought the draft went really good. We had it at Wings and Rings over here in Anderson Township, Ohio. We had good service there. We had 7 out of the 10 owners show. But one of the owners, Fred, lives in Florida, so we weren't expecting him to show up.
And Jake had family, you said.
Yeah, had family, but he was still able to.
And Devin had to work and couldn't get out of it, I guess. Yeah, was it?
So
7 out of 10 ain't bad, though, dude.
But everybody still drafted their team, so we didn't have to draft for anybody. So I thought it went really well.
And that's always good because I remember in the past sometimes we had to, it's like your turn and your pick 3 and then pick 7. Or, I got to pick for blah, blah. That could be annoying,
Because you could be guys that you might want. And you're like, well, darn it.
And then you don't want to pick it for somebody else, but then you kind of feel like you have to or, it kind of ties your hands.
Exactly. I mean, looking at, your team looked really good too. I'm looking at your team here in a minute.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about my team, honestly. When I got CeeDee Lamb at number 8 and he didn't sign till the next day, the guy at the aquarium that I worked with, one of my friends, Jalen, he's in a 12-man league. He had to get CeeDee Lamb at number 6. So I got a bargain, dude. I mean, to get him at number 8, considering, where he's possibly holding out. Well, I mean, I passed on Jamar Chase, and then I guess the guy after me, I can't remember his name for some reason. Who was the guy after me again that got Jamar Chase? He's still not playing?
It's Kevin. He's going to play. I think he's going to play, though. But, yeah, your team turned out pretty good. You got Josh Allen as your quarterback.
Yeah.
Alvin's had him, the last 2 or 3 seasons?
2 times, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you snagged him from the.
Well, I told you when we made those trades that I traded with Tony to move up in that 3rd round. I just don't remember. I'm going to look real quick because I don't remember who Tony got in the 6th round when I get of the pick that I gave to him. Tony said he got a good player, and I can't remember who it was.
Hold on, dude.
What's going on? Hello?
Technology. There we go. All right, there we go.
Am I gone? I'm here the whole time.
No, you're good.
Are we okay?
Yeah, something happened with my. I don't know. Something happened with my computer or something.
Oh, we had technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. So I don't know. I'll have to check that out and see what's going on. But there we go.
Yeah. Okay. So it was pick. I think it was the 9th pick in the 6th round. He ended up getting Christian Watson, Green Bay Packer receiver, because on his other pick in the 6th round, looks like Tony got Ramondre Stevenson, but I think I traded him the Watson pick. I'm pretty sure.
So. I think so. But like I said, I think your team turned out really good.
I took Allen was the first quarterback off the board.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I did it right there, I was going to get either him, Burrow, Hurts, one of those guys that I really wanted. And I was like, and I'm seriously. And when Mark picked, Mark took somebody good too. But when he picked the pick and he didn't take Allen, I'm like, oh my God, dude, it's the 3rd round. Mm-hmm. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get him in the next round. And I just pulled the trigger.
Well, okay. I mean, I got the draft up.
Yeah, I do too. I got it right here.
So we can go through the first round maybe, then just each other round, just maybe pick our favorite players. And someone
we can go back and we can go through the first round, then we can go back and forth on the other rounds, and you can talk about one, I can talk about the next.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll just start off with the first round. You do the even rounds, I'll do the odd rounds. How's that?
That's fine.
Okay. So let's start with the first round. Pretty solid round. The first pick was Christian McCaffrey.
Everybody got good picks.
Yeah,
in the first round.
I mean, considering some of the keepers that we had, everybody still did really good. Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's from everywhere that I've seen that he's definitely the number 1 pick in most drafts, and the number 1 running back. That was a good pick. That was Chili Dogs, which is Mark's team. And then the injured, which is Tony's team, took Tyreek Hill.
I was not surprised.
Well, you said you knew he was probably going to take him.
Well, Tony told me it was either if Mark takes McCaff, I'm taking Hill. He said if Mark takes Hill, I'm taking McCaff. So yeah. it was all a matter of which one was Mark going to pick.
Do you think it's a pretty good pick?
I think it was great picks for both of the guys because I know that Mark was keeping a receiver, London, and I know Tony had a quarterback, Jackson, so both of them kind of got what they wanted,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we look at that whole first round, we don't need to talk about every player, but everybody really got the guy they wanted,
Well, I was originally picking 8th, then me and you made a trade, and I moved up to 7th, and then I traded with Dave to move up to 5th to get the guy that I wanted, which was Bijan Robinson. I really wanted to start off with 2 strong running backs.
You got 2 strong running, yeah.
Bijan Robinson and
Breece Hall.
You
got him from me too, you son of a bug.
Son of a bug, yeah. But I'm pretty happy. I was pretty excited to start off with a really.
There is no pick in the first round that was a bad pick.
Was there any surprise picks though in that first round?
I was surprised that Jake took Jonathan Taylor as high as he did. I wasn't surprised they took Jonathan Taylor. I mean, that's totally different. I was surprised they picked him at 6.
Gotcha.
I thought CeeDee Lamb personally was going to be gone when I picked at 8. And when I looked there, I'm thinking, it's because of the holdout. You know, I'm like, oh, he's holding out. But I had been hearing, he's probably going to sign. And it's luck right there. And that's fantasy football. Because, see, now I got him playing. I might not even had him playing at all.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Well, I think a lot of it, the contract situation has a lot to do with why those guys slid and why I think other players got picked in the spots that we thought.
Speaking of contract situation, I think the whole thing with Jamar Chase is actually a little stupid. I believe that he should get his money because he's an awesome top 5 receiver in the NFL. But why do you got to say I need a penny more than Justin Jefferson? That makes the whole thing just kind of like, to me, sound a little childish.
Well, I mean, that's how they like to do it, I guess,
But that's probably, I think we're told that, I think that's what's making it linger, honestly. And the other thing that's making it linger is the fact that it's the Bengals. I mean, they don't like to spend money. I mean, when they got good players like Higgins, and Chase and Burrow's different because he's the quarterback, and they know we can't keep screwing around or we're never going to win.
Yeah.
But you the Bengals just don't like to spend the money that if they spent a little here and a little there, they'd be winning it. They'd be like the Chiefs, honestly.
Yeah, but you can't. The thing is, I look at the Chiefs. The Chiefs really haven't spent a ton of money. They spent money on their quarterback and Travis Kelce and their defensive end, but everywhere else,
the Bengals never seem to address the defense as much as they should.
Yeah.
Like your Eagles, they've addressed both sides of the ball.
Yeah, the GM's pretty clever though too, man.
Yeah,
he's pulled off some stuff. So, but yeah, the whole Chase thing, I don't know. I'm hoping it fixes itself or they figure it out because it'd be a shame if he sat out some games.
I just don't think that. I mean, I think let's just say he got $1 million less than Justin Jefferson. I think he should be okay with that. I mean, it's $1 million. Look how many millions he's getting. And it's, to be honest with you, I'm going to say this out loud, and I know this is our podcast, so people will tune in and listen, and, they might disagree with what I'm going to say. He's not Justin Jefferson. I'm going to say that up front. He's not as good as him.
But here's the thing also, though. Justin Jefferson is a heck of a talent. Compared to Jamar, he's probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
But Jamar has also been to a Super Bowl, though. He hasn't. Jefferson hasn't. That's a big deal, I think.
I guess I can see that.
You could say Burrow got him there, whatever, but they both, the whole team got them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But, that's one thing Jefferson doesn't have that Jamar Chase does have. He's been to a Super Bowl.
Right. That's a good way of thinking about it. I mean,
even CeeDee Lamb has not been to a Super Bowl, and they probably will never be to a Super Bowl because they're the Cowboys. But
when they play the Eagles, we're going to get 2 wins. So I mean, it's 2 in the bag.
I doubt it. Yeah. Maybe 1, but I doubt it. But yeah.
You don't like the Cowboys, Brian?
No.
Let's get back to talking about the draft.
Them or the Yankees. But yeah, that's okay. We kind of got off track, but that's okay. So, Tim, take the second round. Pick one of the.
I'm gonna look at it on my phone, and I'm gonna tell you I'll just tell you who I believe got the best pick in the second round. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. And that's another thing. I would say in the second round the best pick is Travis Kelce, but I will say I don't think Travis Kelce should have been a second-round pick. So that's too high for him.
Yeah.
I think the best second-round pick, when I look at it up and down, is, for the number that they were picking, I've got it between 2 guys. It's either when Mark took Garrett Wilson or Alvin getting Kyron Williams, depending on what the need is. I mean, running back and receiver. It's those 2 guys.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't.
But but like you're picking at 5, and then you're coming back. So where you're picking actually determines it a little bit too.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, those are both good picks. My looking at the second round, like the pick that kind of surprised me the most was probably Stefon Diggs in the second round. To be honest about it,
Devin took a step on. Yeah, I see that.
I'm not saying I'm just saying it's just a surprise pick. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think you could have went a little later, but hey, if that's your guy, that's your guy. You go.
If I was Jake picking, I would not have picked Devontae Adams. I love Devontae Adams, but he doesn't have a quarterback, man. And you can't somebody's got to get him the ball, you know?
But if you look at Devontae's numbers from last year, he still got over 100 catches, over 1,000 yards.
Yeah. And if Tom Brady comes out of retirement, then they're good, you know?
I don't know if that'll happen, but anything's possible. But so is that your assessment of round two?
Assessment of round two. You take round three.
Yeah. So my pick, looking at it, just straight off. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I think the Josh Jacob pick by Tony's a good pick there.
Mm-hmm, I agree.
Because there's nothing. AJ Dillon's out for the season. They got a rookie running back who has hamstring issues right now. So, I mean, he's really the only horse in the barn there. And, you know, no matter what a lot of people might say, I still think Josh Jacobs is a really good running back. He's one of my favorites, honestly. But I think where Tony picked him at 3-7 is a really good spot. And I think it's a nice pick there. But you could also look at, you know, 3-10 where Alvin picked. You got Jalen Hurts in the 10th pick of the third round. So, I mean, that's not bad either. But, yeah, those would probably be my two. Actually, I think round three is actually a pretty solid round. You got Josh Allen with the second pick of the third round, which I think was a good pick, too.
I had to get him there. I wouldn't have got him.
Gotcha. I mean, round three is pretty solid, man. I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes in there, too. Deebo Samuel, Devontae Smith, Nico Collins. I mean, there's some good guys in there. Chris Olave, Mike Evans. I mean, but my two picks would probably be Jalen Hurts and Josh Jacobs in that. I think those are the two best picks, honestly.
Okay. I got round four then.
Yeah.
I got one guy that I think separates from all the rest. I think Alvin made the best pick, gobbling up Brandon Aiyuk, because now that he signed that contract, he's going to be motivated, and I think Brandon Aiyuk's going to have a good season. That's my pick in round four. Brandon Aiyuk from San Francisco 49ers.
That's a good pick. That's nice. Moving on to round five. Let's see. Like, this is kind of where, I mean, it's some of these positions are, you know, kind of going down a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's still some good players there.
There's one real good player here on that round.
I think Trey McBride, that's a good pick there.
That's one, but that's not the one I was talking
about. At 5'1", you got Joe Mixon at 5'4". I think it's good. Amari Cooper's a decent pick.
Very good pick. Whoever picked him.
I like the Jaden Daniels pick with Mark. I know it's kind of early for him, but I really like that pick there. I think Jaden Daniels is going to have a really excellent season this year, even though he's a rookie. They do have some weapons in Washington, and I think he can expose those weapons. So, you know. But yeah, that's my assessment of round five. So we're moving on to round six.
Round six, pick six. In the sixth round, the Gotham Knights select Anthony Richardson. It was a great pick. It was a great pick right there.
I was pretty.
In the sixth round, when you got him, and I'm like, is that really the sixth round? You know, I mean, that was a really good pick. And Devin at work. Dylan, I should call him Devin. It's Dylan. He said that saying he has him in his football league too. And I'm like, he's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you made a great pick.
I usually don't pick my quarterbacks that early, but it's kind of hard to pass them up when there was. I mean,
when everybody else was pulling them off the board because of me.
Well, exactly. It's kind of like, well,
you won't have a quarterback; he'll pick him right away. You know.
Yeah, like I wanted that player, so like, yeah, take that player. So. But moving on to round 7. This is the round I got here. Let's see. Dalton Kincaid's a good pick by Devin, I think. Jordan Love is a good pick by Jake. He's going pretty good in drafts. 7, yeah, that's not a bad spot. Geez. No, I think probably the best pick out of it, though, could be Tank Dell at 7-9. That's a really good pick.
Tank Dell's a good player, yeah.
Yeah, by the Big Worm, took him. My brother Kevin took him. But I think maybe Tank Dell's probably, looking at it, is probably the best pick out of them all. I've seen Tank Dell being in other drafts being picked from round 5 to round 6. So get him in the 7th round is pretty good.
That's good value.
That's good value there. So, all right, Tim, you're on the round 8.
I got 2 in round 8. I think you did a very good job picking Mark Andrews, tight end for Baltimore, and I believe the best player in round 8 was selected by Space Mountain, Rain Dakota Prescott for your Dallas Cowboys.
Not my Dallas Cowboys.
How about Dak?
Doesn't ever be my.
Give me Dak for my pick 8, round 8.
Well, I'll say this: Dak's.
I'm surprised you didn't turn your computer off.
He is a good quarterback, but man, he should be blessed and he should be like praying to the stars because CeeDee Lamb signed. I would be interested to see what that team would look like if CD didn't sign.
But you know what? The thing about Dak too, CD coming back is going to make him better, which means even if Dallas doesn't resign Dak and he goes like to Vegas, like I told you, I think he will. He's going to make a lot. He's going to make a lot of money next year.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt that he will. But I'm just saying, sometimes you got to have the players around you that.
I don't know, man. I think they're going to be a little better this year than they were last year.
Yeah, they've been saying that since '96. So
I know, right? Right, they still got VHS tapes when they won the Super Bowl last.
They didn't know what text messaging was. They had the fax, that they won the Super Bowl.
Fax, they went,
Fax.
Hell, the Bengals are still waiting for a fax.
Yeah, I know. So I got round 9. Let's see. We're kind of getting up there a little bit.
A little harder to figure out who's the best pick in the last couple rounds.
I'm not going to toot my own horn on this round, but I actually like my round. I took Jaden Reed from Green Bay, and I got Chase Brown, running back from Cincinnati. I think the 9th round, those are pretty good picks.
I don't even think I had a pick in the 9th round.
No, I got one of your picks, actually.
Right, I know. I don't think I had a pick. And that was the thing I need to tell you. Since we're live, we can talk about it. Yeah. I think I'm allowed to add and not have to drop one because I only have 16 slots and everybody else has 17.
Yeah, you are because you and Mark made a trade last year and you traded the 17.
So I'm a guy short, man. I was adding my thing up the other night. I'm like, wait, everybody else has a player more than I do.
Yeah, so all you got to do is make a pickup. So, yeah, it's a free.
But if the guy doesn't get picked up by somebody else with more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but that's the 9th round. That's kind of what I think we're thinking.
Let me skim here through round 10 real quick.
All right,
hold on. This is kind of a tie for me.
Okay.
Because I really believe to be able to get Tua Tagovailoa and Caleb Williams, both of those guys in the 10th round, is just phenomenal. I mean, I don't know if those are the starters for Fred and Devin, but those two are really good quarterbacks. And in the 10th round, that's like steals, if you ask me. So it's those two for me.
I would agree. Okay. 11th round. Let's see. Just looking at it. Wait.
There's some steals in round 11 too there.
Round 11, honestly, I'm going to have to probably go with Rome Odunze from Chicago. I know they got 2 other top wide receivers there, but if Odunze's in the slot, I think his numbers are going to excel, and he's going to.
What about who Kevin picked though?
Oh, hold on.
Your brother Kevin, number 1109. It's a pretty good pick.
It's not bad. I think it's a pretty good pick. But I still like Odunze. I don't know. There's something about those rookie wide receivers this year.
Yeah, I know you picked every other one of them, right?
I got 3 rookie wide receivers. I mean, I got Harrison Jr., I got, who else did I got? Neighbors, and then I got Xavier Worthy. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of went a little crazy with the rookies this year, but I think they're going to pay off. So,
all right, well, round 12. It's going to be hard because it's getting really to a point where, I think I got to give it to Jake in round 12. Round 12, pick 5, Kyler Murray. That's just unreal to me. I know I'm more of a quarterback guy, but that's just still unreal to get him that late.
No, I agree. I'd give that to you. So that's your guy, huh?
Yeah, Kyler Murray for round 12.
All right. We only got a few more rounds left, so I'm on 13. So let's see. Let's see. Actually, Tim, give me a second. Can you cover for me for a second? I'll be right back.
Yeah, you want me to do round 13?
Yeah, I'll be right back. It's fine.
Okay, I'll do round 13, guys, while Brian steps away. I'm going to take San Francisco 49ers defense by Darth or something, round 13, pick 4. And we'll dive into round 14 right here. We only got a couple more rounds to go. Round 14. I'm going to give it to myself because I think getting the Pittsburgh Steelers defense with T.J. Watt at 1404 is the best pick in the 14th round, if you ask me. Round 15.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. I did 13, and I did 14, so you're in 15.
Oh, man, you took care of it, didn't you? Whew.
Well, I gave myself 14 because I'm sorry. Pittsburgh Steelers defense for my backup defense is pretty good, dude.
Who'd you go in the 13th round?
13th round, I picked. Hold on, let me go back up to it real quick. That's why I picked the San Francisco 49ers defense for Fred.
That's not bad.
They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad at all.
They score a lot of points.
Oh, yeah. So
you're 15. I think I'm 16, and then I think we're done.
Yeah, I'll do 15. Or I could do 15 and 16 since you did those other.
Go ahead. That's fine. Go ahead. Pick the last two.
15, man. This is where a lot of these young rookies get picked, or you're taking you're throwing a dart at something and like it might stick, and sometimes it does. But it looks like 15 for the most part was more defenses and kickers, but there's a couple good ones here. I like Mark's pick there at 1501 of Blake Corum.
Yeah, Blake Corum.
They're talking about Williams actually returning some punts this year, and Williams does have a history of injury. So Blake Corum could be a steal there. I mean, he could be, if something happens to Williams or just if Blake Corum outplays Williams, I mean, you're looking at getting a possible number one starting running back in the 15th round and have a nice possible keeper option for next year. So that's not bad at all.
Right.
And then the other one I like is Devin's pick is Jalen Wright with Miami. Again, sort of another situation where, hey, this guy could take some carries from the other two running backs there. Miami, you got an older running back in Mozart. I keep on saying it wrong.
You said it right. Mozart.
And then you got Achane also there with Mozart being 31. His wheels might be slowing down, but he still scores touchdowns. Achane is a smaller back and has a better chance of getting hurt. So this Jalen Wright pick could really turn out to be something for that.
Well, here's one quick question before you go to round 16.
Okay.
Why do I never get picked? I picked your guys. Matt Stafford. I mean, is he on my? Did he get picked by me, or was it somebody else?
I picked some of your players before. Yeah, it's a good pick, man.
Matthew Stafford, baby.
Oh no, it's a good pick.
That's Dana's future ex-husband. That's what she calls him, our future ex-husband.
Well, I don't think everybody knows who Dana is.
Well, Dana knows who she is when she's watching.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you. No, it's a good pick. Matthew Stafford that late is a good pick. I mean, but what I was looking at is these two young rookies possibly being the starters.
Yeah,
the main guys there. So that's why I looked at it that way. I thought about Stafford. I think
it's just the difference in the fact that you like the young guys and you like the running backs, where I like the guys that have done it for like the veterans, and I'm especially like that quarterback. I don't like having a team without a good quarterback.
Well, I mean, my team ended up having a good quarterback, but I mean, like with me, like a young running back's a good thing to have because they're few and far between anymore.
Yeah.
Like, so if you can find that guy, because there's not many of them, and you get them that late, that's a pretty good steal there.
There's a couple running backs out there on the free agent wire too. I put some bids in for, but we'll see.
You. And then, okay, Tim, why don't you go? You know what? Why don't you go ahead and do the 16th round? That's fine, man.
16th.
Yeah,
that's kind of hard, man. We're like kickers and stuff. I don't think anybody really cares. Let's see. Hold on.
A couple different ones in there. Again, these are guys that have possible chances of starting or.
Yeah, no, I'm looking.
Filling out your team.
Ooh, that's rough.
I think the Jalen McMillan pick is going to be a good pick, honestly.
The one that Tony had?
Yeah, I really do.
Well, then we'll go with that because I don't know who any of these guys are, and I picked a kicker that round, so I don't know who half these guys even are.
I really do. You got two other really great good receivers in front of him, but Mike Evans is aging.
And Godwin can't stay healthy.
Exactly. So, and from what I heard about McMillan, the Tampa Bay is really high on him. So,
yeah,
why not 16th?
Josh Downs could be an interesting pick too if he heals quickly.
I agree, but then you got Adion Mitchell, I think his name is, rookie wide receiver that could take some time from him too.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
I wish we could go to a Colts game and watch them play. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place to watch. I've seen it, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of the rundown of our draft. I don't know if anybody's really excited about that, but we were excited to draft these players and to put our teams together, though.
2 more days. 2 more days.
I know. I'm pretty excited, man. Pickup day should start tomorrow too, I think. I mean, you.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, it'll go in.
Yeah, it should. So, but yeah.
When you drop an ad, if you're adding a guy, he should go in around 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I think so. So. But yeah, that's kind of our coverage today. We've been kind of going out for about a half hour or so here. They'll probably catch us on Sunday with the start of the season. Even though the start of the season is on Thursday, we plan on wanting to do our podcast on maybe Sunday evening to cover a little bit of what happened.
The only tough part is, guys, fans out there, is I got a new job, so every other weekend I have to work. So the timing will be the thing. The thing we'll have to work out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out though. But hey, man, everybody keep on watching, keep on subscribing,
keep on loving the Dirty Cleats.
Yes, love us. Enjoy the Dirty Cleats. We're excited just to have people to watch us. But until Sunday, this is Brian Kreutz.
Tim Costigan,
and please keep your cleats dirty. Have a good day. Bye.
See you guys.